Thank you for joining me for this month's Curators Tour. I'm Britt Mitchell, Curator of Exhibitions, and today we will be walking through experiments in form, glass, and paper works of Marvin Lipofsky. This exhibition was curated by myself and Sachi Yanari Rizzo, our research curator, and is supported by the Edward D. and Ione Auer Foundation. In 2009, Marvin Lipofsky received the Glass Art Society's Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition for his contributions to glass as both an innovative artist and influential educator. He was an accomplished sculptor who explored a variety of mediums before settling on glass. While studying ceramics at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, he became one of Harvey Littleton's first students in glassblowing. After only 2 years of working in the medium, Lipofsky established the second studio glass program in the country at the University of California, Berkeley. Lipofsky also founded a glass program at California College of Arts and Crafts in 1967 and taught there until 1987, influencing generations of students. Lipofsky found glass to be the perfect medium to explore his formal concerns, creating elegant forms that are abstract yet organic. The works feel familiar and faintly recall marine creatures, plant life, or the body. The artist experimented with free and mold-blown glass, surface treatments, as well as printmaking in monotype and lithography. This exhibition celebrates Lipofsky's contributions to studio glass and features sculptures and prints from the FWMoA's collection, including recent gifts from Marvin Lipofsky Studios. Marvin Lipofsky pursued glassblowing's expressive potential in sculpture. Initially, the artist fought against glass's inherent beauty, its shine, transparency, and reflectiveness. The Oakland Road and Roadster Show in 1969 included a completely flocked car, which inspired him to incorporate color by covering and concealing surfaces with rayon flocking, decals, and paint. Consisting of a flocked, bulb-like forms, the California Loop series of the 1960s to early 1970s became loosely associated with the Bay Area's funk art, made by artists also pushing the boundaries of sculpture. Lipofsky experimented further with electroplating and metallic and mirrored finishes. We can see this rayon flocking in his piece number 17 from the California Loop series. In later works, he used sandblasting and acid etching, which obscured the surface but focused the viewer's attention on the shape and form. Before the texture was added and the work was cut, the blown glass, while hot, was formed using wooden tools made from scraps around the studio to shape, bend, and fold contours into hot blown glass. These are two examples from the Haystack Mountain School of Craft. The imprint of these and similar tools made in the glass became one of Lipofsky's trademarks. These wooden prong imprints are very well seen on number 27 from the Tacoma series, as we are able to see the blown glass form clearly from the outside and inside, as there is no surface texture added. This stands out from the other works in the gallery because it has no surface texture and has not been cut, merely blown and formed. Lipofsky's mature work is sometimes compared with abstract expressionist and color field paintings, like works by Helen Frankenthaler and Morris Louis. Looking to number 3 from the California Color series, we can see the relation to color field paintings. This work is characterized by dynamic movement made of rippling lines and shapes and painterly swaths of color. Through cutting, grinding, and sandblasting the surface for texture, Lipofsky made fluid edges that open into hollows. He contrasted matte, opaque surfaces with transparent, inviting the eye to move in and out and around. Described as the roving ambassador of glass, Marvin Lipofsky traveled widely. He loved cross-cultural connections and communication. Lipofsky organized the Great California Glass Symposium from 1968 to 1987 that brought together American and international artists and students, exchanging knowledge of traditional techniques and innovative ideas. Lipofsky received invitations to glass factories, hot shops, and even printmaking workshops across the world, using these opportunities to collaborate with resident masters. The series titles often name where they were created, resulting in works that largely encapsulate his response to the surrounding landscape or cultural environment. Many of the forms in his prints are also mirrored in the forms of the glass. An example of his glass work at another hot shop is Fratelli Toso, which was produced through Lipofsky's collaboration with Gianni Toso at the Fratelli Toso factory in Murano. Influenced by Italian glass techniques and the bright colors, Lipofsky incorporated vibrant cane work, melding it with his own aesthetic. At the conclusion of the fast-paced residencies, Lipofsky shipped the unfinished blown forms back to his California studio. Working in solitude over time and reflection, he embarked on cold working processes, cutting, grinding, polishing, and surface finishing. A unique piece on display is number 14 from the Tacoma series from 2007. It shows what the glass looks like before Lipofsky goes in and cuts, carves, and gives the work its texture. This is an unfinished piece from a workshop in Tacoma that leaves us to imagine what Lipofsky would have done to finish the piece. We hope that you enjoyed today's Curators tour. If you would like to see experiments in form, glass, and paper works of Marvin Lipofsky, the exhibition will be open until June 6th.